Welcome, friends, to Memorial Park Golf Course in Grand Rapids, North Dakota for the season-long race for the Beauschwa Cup. We're going to get you started out here with Brandon on the first hole here, the par 5. Here's his tee-off shot.
And that appears to have found the center cut of the fairway.
It's a good start. It's a beautiful morning here. This course should be ready for the taking.
Brandon left himself about 180 yards here on this par 5, going with a 7-iron. That seems to have just floated to the right a little bit.
So here's Jordan's third on par 5, and it's going to clip the big tree here and it's going to fall just short, but should be okay. It should just be a chip and a putt.
Brandon giving himself a birdie chance, but looks like he misread it.
Just a little high and a good pace on it, and Jordan puts in his par. And little hat tip.
It's a little disheartening off the start for Brandon.
Yeah, he should have had that one. Here's Jordan's second shot, number 2.
Oh, that came out low and hot.
Little foliage. You have to chip out of that one.
After a tremendous drive, Brandon had this for almost an eagle there.
Oh, and that would have been awesome. He should be 3 under by now. So this here, another birdie putt. It's 2 greens in regulation to start it off.
Wow. It's a tough way to start the day.
I hope that's not how it's gonna go for him here. He taps in par, so he's still even.
He seems to be having fun with it though.
So here's Jordan for par. Oh boy. He got it. Barely. Just snuck in on that bottom corner there. So both players even after 2. Brand misses the green here on number 3, and he'd have to chip it up here, and that's a great chip.
That's very well played.
Little club twirl. Jordan finds his first green of the day, and here's his birdie attempt, and just didn't keep it high enough, but great pace on it. You just have to tap that in. So both players are even after 3. Here's Brandon on the par 5 fourth hole, and this is kind of up to how you want to play it here.
It's a little tricky. It only plays 450 yards, but it's about 250 to clear the river, and you can see Jordan thought about hitting driver, but
he's just not comfortable with that, so he's just going to take a nice easy 3-wood up here and play it up to the right side of the fairway and just have an easy shot over top the...
It's a pretty long second shot though from there.
Oh, he's really coming across his swing here. But it's working. They're both even after 3.
And this is going to be the 6th leg of the Beauschwa Cup. As you can see here, Brandon was the champion at the Fool's Day Invitational, the Cottonwood Classic, and the Whipping at Willow, with Jordan picking up victories at Maple River and Tiana. So Brandon has left himself about 160 yards here. Second shot into this par 5. That's going to find the back of the green.
Seems to be okay with it here, and he's got a little downhill putt. Ooh, but I don't think it's that slow, or that fast, I'm sorry.
It might have gotten halfway there.
So this here for birdie, and
wow. He should be at least 4 under at this point.
So there's Jordan's birdie attempt, and he took the long way around, but so both players even after 4. This is quite the battle.
Birdies are hard to come by today.
They really shouldn't have been so far. This course is once again, it's very gettable today, and the conditions are perfect.
Jordan actually clipped that tree on the left side of the fairway, so he got about 100 yards into the green, and that's just on the front edge of the green.
It's a long putt for him there. Here's Brandon's tee-off shot is pin high, but out in the rough there, it's a tough spot. So here's his birdie attempt.
Ooh, his putter got stuck on between the fringe and the rough there, so he left that quite a ways short.
So here's Jordan just a tap in to remain even through 5.
Oh. We've seen this multiple times from Jordan on the Beauschwa this year.
You can't miss the hole from there. It's
unacceptable.
It's the lack of focus. It's lack of confidence. So he's going to drop to 1 over. Here's Brandon. He bangs in his par, and he's even. So after 5 holes, Brandon has a 1-shot lead here. Heading into the signature hole here at Grand Rapids, the par 3 6th.
Yeah, playing only 100 yards, so it's just a simple little wedge shot. Or it should be for both players.
Jordan finds the front of the green, and that leg putt didn't quite get there.
It hopped up about a foot when he hit it. Brandon missed the green, but was right on line with the distance, and that one almost goes in.
Ooh!
You can tell he's excited about it.
He's got it going today here. That's 6 pars in a row. This round could be special for him, but he's still playing very well. Here's Jordan's par putt.
Ooh!
Oh, that's huge. That is so huge to keep pace with him here, so he's still only 1 back.
Well, Brandon just rips a drive here on the 7th hole, par 4, into the wind.
There's a story here on the 7th hole with Jordan. Back in his younger days, they had a very important meet here, and the 7th hole is where he started, and he didn't make it off the tee box.
Ooh.
So it always kind of creeps in his mind here. And here's Brandon for par. He needs us to keep it going. Oh,
Wow, how did that not break?
He just left it high. Again, he went above the hole, and that's what you can't do.
The green was slanted that way, though. How did it not break?
I don't know. It must be the camera angle that our fellows here at the Beauschwa Cup have.
Oh, and look at this.
Oh my gosh.
He played it around on the left side of that tree. That's incredible.
He's really struggling with contact. His swing path is completely off.
It makes you wonder how he's even won on the tour this year.
Oh no. And there's the dreaded shank that's been sneaking into his game lately now. So this is his 3rd, so he's going to get this up and down.
It's going to be just short.
So Brandon for birdie once again. Just off the edge of the green. He likes to leave the pin in and just has another tap in. So minus that mess up there really on the 7th hole. He's playing perfect golf. Here's a par for Jordan. Just didn't give it enough. He's really hurting himself with these lost strokes when you're in the middle of the fairway there, that you have to hit the green.
And that bogey's going to move him to 4 over on the day so far.
So here's Brandon on the 9th hole, the par 4, and a towering drive. He's really got an advantage off the tee.
Jordan may be trying to overswing and keep up with Brandon's distance, has completely double-crossed himself and found himself about 100 yards short of where Brandon's drive ended up. And as you can see on that shot, that's got some serious shape to it.
He's got a 3-wood on a par 4 for his approach shot.
Yeah. His 3-wood goes about from anywhere from 170 to 230 yards.
He's got a great feel for it.
If that's what you want to call it.
So he's just short here, so he's got to get this up and down again. He's really scrambling. Oh, and that's a great pitch shot.
Yeah, that's well played.
And once again here, Brandon, he can't be missing how he's missing.
My.
Looks like a little deceleration there, and here's his par putt. This has got to go. Oh my gosh. And that's about 3 or 4 of those this round.
Yeah, he turns in a round of 38, which should have been, or front nine of 38, which probably should have been a 33, maybe a 32.
So here's Jordan for a par to finish out with a 40, and he does. So we'll get you back to the turn after this.